I'm Kim Chapman. The gloves are off in the race between incumbent Chuck Fleischman and challenger Weston Wamp. News Channel 9's John Nagle joins us with what happened when Wamp first entered the ring. John.
Well, Kim and Josh, this email came out after Wamp decided to get in the race. It's from Representative Fleischman's camp to Wamp's. Then Wamp's father, retired Congressman Zach Wamp, got involved. The exchange is heated. Candidate Weston Wamp was in our studio earlier this week, and this email, dated from last November, gives you a clear picture of the tone of his race. Representative Chuck Fleischman's finance chairman, Tom Decosimo, wrote to Weston Wamp, quote, "You are badly misjudging support you have in the community." He went on to say, "I can assure you that your entry into the race will cause Chuck's bank account to swell."
It's a scare tactic. Looks like he's trying to scare him into not running, but why would he go to his dad?
4 hours after Decosimo's email, retired Congressman Zach Wamp, father of Weston, fired back. He says, "You are like a spoiled little kid. Grow up and keep your ridiculous comments to yourself. You are one of the most overrated leaders in our community. The silver spoon in your mouth has tarnished a lot."
I would say it's just a lot of lather. It's not consequential.
Ray Jones got a good chuckle out of the emails, but sees value in them.
I was kind of excited that it's happening within the same party because that shows that there is continuous growth, dialogue, and there's inner productive turmoil, if that makes sense.
Decosimo said by phone that Zach Wamp's reaction was over the top and kind of a personal assault. Zach Wamp says it was two private citizens communicating. The email thread is incomplete and doesn't show all the facts. In a statement, Wamp wrote, "People are so tired of petty politics and desperate attacks. Tom Decosimo and I have communicated many times through the years, but neither of us is running for office." We shared the email with Rick Wilson, a professor of political science at UTC and a former political candidate himself.
I'm surprised because the tone is a little harsh. I'm not surprised because we've had a period in which we begin to morph into just disputes of this kind all the time. Where do the voters come into all this? Where do our citizens of the country come into in a personal exchange that says somebody doesn't like somebody else?
Now, this comes on the heels of Weston Wamp secretly recording former candidate Scotty Mayfield. Now, we reached out to Weston Wamp but have not heard back from him. Zach Wamp says his son is out campaigning. Meanwhile, Professor Wilson, who you just heard from, says overall, public officials need to raise the level of discussion. Kim?
John, thank you very much for that story. A couple of